3/4 of a bottle of whiskey. His girlfriend was just like, "You drank that by yourself? Why are you alive?"
That was my that was my stream right before getting arrested. I think it was about 3/4 of a bottle of whiskey, a lot of coke. happened, and Molly.
Right before you got arrested, like when you got pulled over?
No, that was that. No. That was the 20th to the 21st, and I got arrested on the morning of the 23rd.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, that'd be crazy, like to do all that in the morning and then you get arrested.
No, Jesus Christ, that would have been bad. No, I was very sober when they arrested me.
I feel like that's worse.
No,
not for the charges, but for like the
right. I was like, I was driving. That was not worse. That was much better to be sober.
Yeah,
that would have been really bad.
Yeah, but at least it would have been funny if you were not sober. Maybe. Or you might have been more pissed. I don't really know. It depends on the day, I guess.
Dude, what happened after that stream was hilarious to me, but
so you had the Coke stream. That's what everybody calls it, right?
Yeah.
The Coke stream. So what happened immediately after that?
Well, I went upstairs to my bathroom to do more cocaine because obviously, right? And
a gentleman's bump.
It was not. It was like I poured out a huge line, and this is why I had a black eye. All right, so I poured out this huge line of Coke for me and for someone else who's in the bathroom with me, right? And I took mine, and or they weren't in the bathroom yet. But they were coming. So I took mine, and then all of a sudden, like everybody hears a commotion, and I had fallen face first and hit my face on the counter. And I didn't know why. But then I got up and I was like, what the fuck? And the other person ripped the line for themselves and they go, oh, Jesus Christ. What did you do? And I was like, huh? And they go, this isn't Coke. And it turns out I'd poured huge lines of ketamine instead.
Oh my God.
And so then it was like
K-hole time.
I have to try to get from the bathroom counter to my bed. I didn't make it. I didn't make it at all. I almost made it, but I crashed down onto the floor and I was laughing. Like it was so funny once I realized what had happened. But we were out, man. Like we hit the carpet and then I zoomed in on the carpet grains and went into a K-hole. But it was kind of wild. I didn't mean to do that, but it was.
That sounds terrible.
Accidental K-holes.
So did you just lay there all night or what happened?
No, it lasts like an hour or so.
Oh, okay. Well,
back in the 90s, that was my drug. Ketamine was the best, and accidental K-holes are the best.
It's like it's a weird thing because it's honestly, of all the hallucinogenic stuff that I did, ketamine never produced a bad experience.
No, your body actually digests or processes it really quickly. There's no hangover from it. Once it's over, it's over. There's nothing. It's really weird. You could be super fucked up and an hour later completely sober. And I mean completely. It's out of your system.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. I went through a round of ketamine therapy early last year and used it like intentionally, not recreationally. Guided by a therapist and stuff. And it was actually really, really helpful as well. Like it's something I would recommend to people. It's really, it's a really interesting substance. You should only use it in the direction of a registered nurse or a doctor who is able to prescribe it, all that shit. Like don't do it recreationally. You can get some really fucked up stuff. Matthew Perry died on it. Like, don't play around.
No, I wouldn't fuck with any. Honestly, I would not fuck with any drugs now that with the fentanyl shit going around. Just stay the fuck away from any, even pills and shit. Just don't even fuck with it no more. It's done. Drugs.
Yeah, I don't want people to misunderstand. Like I had a lot of fun on things and I enjoyed them, but like it was a really bad choice. And you don't think at the time that your behavior is as risky as it is, but it is. And so like, but I'm not gonna pretend that the experiences didn't happen. Some of them were fucking funny. One of them was thinking I was about to do a huge line of coke and ending up laying down, having an adventure in my carpet grains. Like that was great.
So you got community service, right?
Yeah, 80 hours.
Does that could it possibly include you making like an anti-drug ad for commercials?
Not in this county. My county sucks for community service. You have to go in and just do whatever they're doing. And it's pretty much entirely manual labor because there's only like 2 community service guys. So you're going to do like, you might be washing the trucks that the county uses for like that go down the, they spray the fucking grass on the medians and stuff like that. Or you might be changing the oil in county vehicles, or you might be out picking up garbage or whatever. It seems like it's pretty much all manual labor stuff, but you get to pick when you go in. And so
how the hell they expect you to do manual labor?
I'm like,
you won't be able to pick up anything.
I'm like, I'd probably be really good at hosting like an AA group or like a group therapy thing and going through stuff like that. And I'm really good at communicating to groups of people and I'm very good with interpersonal communication and stuff like that. And I have lots of background and all this stuff. And they're like, no, you're going to do this stuff. I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess what a waste. And they pay you $10 an hour.
What?
That's
pay
the,
you?
No, like that. Or sorry, that's the value of community service.
Oh, I was about to say, well, that's kind of cool. You're going to get fucking paid.
So they sends me to 80 hours. So it's effectively $800 worth of community service. They won't let me just pay it. I'm like, it's $800. But if you, the worst part about community service for some people is if you, you have to take these drug tests. The drug test costs $32, right? Which is not a big deal unless you're really poor, which is a lot of people who have a drug conviction. They end up being poor. And so if they take drug tests and it's $32 and they can't pay that, they have to do community service for it. And they round. So you have to do 4 hours of community service per drug test. If you can't pay for it yourself, which is fucking crazy to think about. Like, cause some of these people will be, they'll have several tests a month, like maybe 6-7 tests a month. And if they have to just add 4 hours of community service for each one of those on top of what they're already doing, they never get out from under it.
That's terrifying.